You will not listen to this video. You'll watch it, maybe like it, maybe subscribe, you'll watch something else, and then completely forget about this video. You'll then go on with your life, day by day, getting older and older in the process, and you'll forget this video ever existed. You'll forget these words I'm telling you ever existed. You'll forget them until you come to the inevitable pain that life chooses to put us through sometime or another. I did this exact thing. My mom used to tell me that one day she was no longer going to be here, and I used to brush it off until that day came. That day hit me like a truck, and I'm convinced that it'll be the worst day of my life for the rest of my life. No matter what happens to me in the future, or anyone I know, there will be no day that trumps the feeling that I had on the day my mom died. And let me be clear, I'm not saying my friends don't matter, I'm not saying my girl doesn't matter, I'm not saying any of the sort, but when it comes to the hierarchy of the worst days of my life, that day will forever be at the top. But like I said, I can tell you all these things about how it was the worst day of my life, and I would never in an infinite amount of years ever want to relive it, but until you live it, you'll never understand what I'm saying. You'll never understand the pain and the regret and the guilt that comes with having a parent that passed away. And you know what? I don't blame you, because at the end of the day, you're not in my shoes. You can have some sympathy towards me, but you'll never understand until you go through it. And if you're watching this and you have two parents, I truly feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you because you're gonna have to go through it twice, and those are probably gonna be the two worst days of your life. You're gonna wish you had listened to the other people that told you how it was gonna be, or you're gonna wish that you listened to your parents, or maybe you'll think back to this video. I hope that if you are watching this, it doesn't happen for a very, very long time. Honestly, I wish we could just bypass it altogether. I wish it wasn't a feeling. I wish it wasn't a reality. On some days, I think maybe it's just a dream. Maybe I'm still sleeping peacefully in my room and someone or my alarm is gonna wake me up. I still get those out-of-body experiences where you can visualize yourself doing something, but from the third-person perspective, if that makes sense. And I still hold on to that thought sometimes. I still hold on to the thought that someone is gonna wake me up and I'm gonna go back to my mom being here and everything is supposed to be back to normal. I read this quote and it said, "It never gets easier, it just gets further away." But there's another type of pain I want to talk about, and that's the pain of regret. The pain of wanting to do something, not doing it, and then feeling the regret knowing that it's too late. There's someone watching this right now that's about to graduate from high school, and they're thinking about going to post-secondary, and they're really on the fence about it. They kind of want to go, but then they kind of don't. And I'm here to tell that person, this video was made for that person to tell them to just do it. The worst thing that can happen is you finish your degree and you can't find a job, but at the very least, you have a degree. You have extensive knowledge in some field that you can hopefully eventually use to push society forward in some sense. Trust me, my mom wanted me to go to school and I didn't want to, so I didn't. And now I regret it. I'm working random jobs to pay the bills and I'm not doing what I want to do. But you probably won't listen to that advice either. So you'll tell your parents that you're not going to college, then you'll be 25 years old like me, regretting that you didn't go, and you might remember this video where I said that you should go, and you'll come back and you'll leave a comment saying how I was right. Humans are tough, both physically and mentally. We're tough because of our ability to deal with multiple things at one time, and the fascinating fact is that we can deal with a lot more things than we think. But if there's one thing that you take away from this video, let it be this. Even when you're in the thick of it, even when you feel like you're experiencing the worst day of your life, or the worst week of your life, or the worst month, or even the worst year, remember to look for the little things. Look for the little bits of light that you can see, even when it's dark all around you. And trust me, there will be dark times. Looking for those little bits of joy, whatever it is, can get you through some very dark times. I've been through stuff. I've seen some things that kids shouldn't see. I don't know if this is life getting through all the bad stuff early on so that I can enjoy the good stuff later on. I don't know if there will be any good stuff later on, but all I can say is that I wish that you find the strength to push through whatever you're currently going through or whatever you will go through in this life. And as always, thanks for watching.